What up, YouTube? It's NoChainzz, and I am back with another commentary, and this is another episode of my New Orleans Pelicans Association here in NBA 2K14 for the PC, and this is the season wrap-up episode. This I don't anticipate being very long, and the next episode following this one will be the first round of the playoffs, and of course in this episode you will get a preview of all that. But first things first, let's look at the season awards and everything. Kevin Durant, of course, gets the MVP, which is very probable to happen in real life, with 29 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal and a block. So, good year for him. Let's go on to the Rookie of the Year, Michael Carter-Williams, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, almost 2 steals, and had a good season. Jarrett Jack wins the 6th Man of the Year. I'm really a big fan of Jarrett Jack from all the way when he played with the Hornets, and I'm sorry, I loved him in our playoff matchup with the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm sorry, I'm going to be stumbling over my words a little bit in this commentary. Andre Drummond wins the Defensive Player of the Year, and he had 1.6 blocks and 10 rebounds. Eric Bledsoe wins the Most Improved Player. I really think that the Pelicans should have had somebody who won this award, and I'm thinking it could have been Tyreke Evans. Monty Williams, though, does win Coach of the Year, and I wish that could happen in real life. Not that great of a coach. He's a good coach to me, but I mean, I'm not sure that he knows how to coach the roster that we do have, because I believe in his first year, although he did have Chris Paul, he did coach us to a winning record and a playoff berth. So I think that's it for that. Let's go on to the All-NBA First Team. You have Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Dwight Howard. Then you have John Wall, Eric Gordon making the second team. Blake Griffin, Josh Smith, DeMarcus Cousins, Dwayne Wade for the third team. Mike Conley, Kevin Love, Paul George, Al Jefferson. In the all-defensive first team, you have Dwayne Wade, Michael Carter-Williams, Derek Favors, Kenneth Faried, and Andre Drummond. All defensive second team, John Wall, Mike Conley, Paul George, Anthony Davis there, Larry Sanders as well. And then for the all rookie first team, you have Michael Carter-Williams, Trey Burke. I'm sorry, I almost called him Troy Burke. I have no idea how to say his name. Cody Zeller, Ryan Kelly. And then for the second team, Anthony Bennett, Victor Oladipo, Otto Porter, Ben McLemore, CJ McCollum. And that's all for that. So, surprise, surprise, guys, we end up nabbing the #1 seed, which I know, just like this whole series, honestly, is a little bit unrealistic. And, I mean, one thing I want to talk about, and I do this with all my season wrap-up videos, I'm going to talk a little bit about the offseason. I'm going to try to trade some of this talent, to be honest, because I feel like these guys are getting too good, and I don't want it to be that easy. And the format that I'm going to be following for this postseason is going to be playing only elimination games. So I'm going to end up simulating until I get an elimination game, and I'll do that at the end of the episode. But we're facing the #8 seed, of course, the Golden State Warriors. Then you have the 4 and 5 matchup, which is the Clippers and the Spurs. Then you have the Nuggets, who had the #1 seed for a while, dropped all the way down to the 3 seed, and is facing the Rockets. Then you have OKC versus Portland. And going over to the East, you have Miami versus Detroit. You have the Knicks versus Brooklyn, which should be a very good matchup. Also, the Wizards versus the Pacers. And you have the Cleveland Cavaliers making it as a 7 seed versus the Chicago Bulls. So let's oh no, I don't want to do that yet. So let's just look. Actually, one thing I have to do real fast is fix the rotation. I had my starters resting, of course. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you guys see, all my guys are fresh, and that is very good, getting ready to go into the playoffs. He's tired because he was on the bench. I mean, at the same time, my bench is tired because they were playing big minutes while I was... Wow, I didn't even think about that when I was resting my players. But, I mean, the majority of the guys are rested, and they're not going to be playing that many minutes going into the playoffs at first. So, I'm not that worried about that. So let's go ahead to NBA.com. Just look at the standings officially, so I can give you guys some perspective on the playoff seeding, even though you guys already saw it. Oh, you can't even look at the standings, actually. So let's just look at the season stats, who led and what. Of course, you know Kevin Durant led in scoring. Behind him, you have Carmelo Anthony, Westbrook, Derrick Rose, LeBron James. I wonder why he didn't qualify for all of these. Blake Griffin having a good year, just like he is in real life. D Wade, Monte Ellis, Tony Parker, DeMar DeRozan, Lou Williams. Kobe is actually playing in this one, and he only averaged 19 points a game. I'm going to show you guys the top 15. Then I'm going to go up to look at another statistic. Dirk Nowitzki is there at 13. Okay, now here you guys see Jordan Hill is leading the league right now in offensive rebounds. Then you have Andre Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year, leading in rebounds per game. Leading the league in assists per game is Rajon Rondo. Steals per game is led by Mike Conley. Blocks per game, I got to think Anthony Davis will be up there, which he is at number 5 with 1.5 block per game. Turnover per game, let's see who's up there. Russell Westbrook is there. Let's see who shot the best three-point percentage. Anthony Morrow actually led the league in three-point percentage, so that is very, very good for us. Free throw percentage, Darius Miller is up there. He couldn't have shot that many. Let's see, Steve Nash is there, of course. Then we have Anthony Morrow and Ryan Anderson there. So let's see who played the most this year. Mike Conley, KD, of course. Gotta think that KD got that too. Okay, so those are the league leaders. Let's look at our statistic. Leading us in scoring is Eric Gordon. Right behind him with 16.3 points per game is Tyreke Evans. Then Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, Anthony Morrow, Ryan Anderson with 7, Austin Rivers with 6.6, Darius Miller with 4, Modi Eunice with 3.9. Luke Babbitt with 3, Brian Roberts with 2.8, along with Jeff Withey. Alexis Ajinça got 2.6, then Steemsma with 2, Asik with 2. I mean, I really just want to get this guy for a full season because he only averaged 4 rebounds a game and 2 points per game. Like that, that's not very good. Let's look who led us in rebounding. I gotta think it was Anthony Davis. It was with only 6.6 though. Assists per game, you know that's Drew Holiday with 7.7. Steals, that's gotta be Drew to 1.6. Blocks, Anthony Davis, of course. Turnovers a game, Drew Holiday or Eric Gordon. It's a tie between them, but you would think that it would be Drew Holiday. He has the ball in his hands the most. And we have Omer Sheik leading us in field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. You already know it's Anthony Morrow. But those are our stats. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to look at. This is very short actually, because there's not much to look at, you know. Let's just go ahead and sim to our first elimination game. If we don't end up sweeping them. I mean, it seems like we are. We're already 3-0, so I'm going to be playing Game 4, of course, with the Golden State Warriors. I will be playing on Hall of Fame, by the way. Yeah, so you guys are going to see some tough games. I mean, throughout the season, I know I only showed like 7 games. There were a lot of blowouts, but the playoffs should be a lot better. We're playing against better competition and also on a harder difficulty. So you guys have that to look out for. Let's look at some potential upsets. I want to see the Heat get knocked out. Let's see if I could just sim that game. Okay. Please no. Oh, no. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to play this game right now. And the Pelicans are 3-0 over the Golden State Warriors right now. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing you guys Game 4. I'm sorry if this commentary was a little bit flat. You know, I'm just trying to get this video out and go ahead and play the playoffs. And I'll see you guys in later.